Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Scavenger run, where Mr. Prizebot just decided to show up. Hello Mr. Prizebot, he gave me a pipe pistol, which I've ditched. I've also killed him, and we do have... Oh, someone's heading over to Enclave event, drop connection, Berkeley Springs. Let's do that all over it. It's going to get us another commendation. So let's just do it nice and quick. Here we go. Let's just... Oh, this is reassuring to see. The enemies aren't too crazy a higher level. And what we're going to try and do this time is actually pay attention to... Oh, okay, let's snipe a few more Scorched and thin out the crowds. But really, I just want to be able to get to those turrets and hit them before they hit me. Because if it's the other way around, then it'll be some right problems. Oh! Turrets already shooting, just blind firing towards me. That's okay though. That's all okay. Because, yeah, I can just do this. Oh, land those 2.15 times sneak attack damage, yeah! The turrets are like my one big concern. The Scorch could hoard me a bit, but I'm honestly... I can deal with that. I got a good shotgun. Looks like another player is incoming, which is good to see. I'm now going to pull out this little snub-nosed, because I would really like to just kind of use the ammo for it and get some use, because I know it's not going to last long. In general, I'm not like a huge fan of pistols in this game. I feel like they're generally a little underpowered, but in this case, it's just good to have a nice little snappy weapon I can use. And as it is the Scavenger, she really needs to make use of everything she can. And against those two level 6 turrets this time, which I'm certain wouldn't have actually been a problem, it did quite well. First connection has been made, and we're actually looking pretty peaceful out here right now. Like, we've got the friendly little Miss Nanny over there, but I don't see many Scorch kicking about. There are definitely some hiding off on some scary place, no doubt, but for the time being, this should be okay. I'm also going to say quickly, before I do forget, that I am playing this on Wednesday, just after the maintenance has happened, so if there's any big changes that occur, this is post-maintenance, not pre-maintenance. This should be a pretty good reflection of the state of the game at the time you're watching this. Unless you're watching it in like 10 months' time, in which case the game has changed entirely. Here we are, into caution, and you didn't notice me, so man, I'm doing pretty good on these headshots today. I had a comment on the previous episode saying, oh, you should use like VATs more, especially with like... I can't remember if they said I should especially do it with the shotgun or if I said that, but either way I was agreeing with them. Now I'm manually aiming and doing a really good job of it this time. So apparently I just need to accept the fact that that is sometimes helpful, and my aim just gets a million times better. Alright, second one done. Now let's just wander over to the third one, and this should be pretty easy, because it seems the spawns this time for the enemies are all relatively lowish level, so we can handle this just fine. Here we go, final little thing. This has been quite nice and relaxed, especially compared to the previous one, which was just madness and insanity. Plus that metal left leg. What have I got as my left leg right now? Muffled leather, 16 and 3 versus 5 and 11. Just standard though, muffled. I'm actually going to stick with my leg for now, just because it's got the muffled effect and I am sneaking a lot. It could come in handy. So, why not? It's not a huge change, and boom, there it goes. Now let's see how many enemies we get showing up. We've actually done that in reasonable time as well. It's about 6 odd minutes. And... you. Oh! A level 54 Liberator. Man, that was some... bad shooting there. Okay, yeah, we've got some Liberators. Can we... does that one explode? That one will explode. Let's get that one all ready. And then let's fire on the car a couple of times. See if the explosions can do a decent job of things before we just... yeah, Liberators are also very hard to hit in that, so I'm kind of picking the wrong thing for this. But they are at least not the toughest enemies around, so despite the fact it's given us some high level ones, we will just kill them all. Because, you know, it's just pretty simple to do. Oh. Although I think maybe it's time to use this grenade launcher here. which, yeah, I didn't have any more shots for, but that's just, yep, gonna be nice and handy at this point. And then we got some Molotovs as well. Those seem like reasonable things to be using just here, so we get that burn damage over time. Excellent. Sweet, all the Liberators dead. We can now drop down. They might have some fusion cells, but honestly, I've got no good energy weapons right now, so I'm not even going to worry about picking them up. Instead, let's just run to that resource drop, open it up, and all be good. Let's see what we're getting. Overdrive and canned dog food. Perfect. And yep, valid act detected. We're going to be up to 6 commendations, so like 4 more events / legendaries, and we've got that quest done, which is pretty sweet, and will get us one step closer to launching a nuke. Considering we're only level 35, that is pretty decent. Ooh, plus, okay, it's given me a single action revolver, which tends to be a weapon I kind of hate, but it happens to just be, like, much better range, and also a tiny bit better damage than this snub-nosed. So yeah, let's get rid of that snub-nosed, and give this little revolver a try instead. Yeah, why not? This looks like a good opportunity. Level 32 Scorched Wanderer. Oh man, that's a terrible sight. But it fires. That's something. That is a positive for it. Yeah, the single action revolver. Never seen someone using it as like a main weapon before. Think I might know why. It's got like a muffled cannon sound. Like that is a weird noise for it to be having. How does this combat rifle compare to my combat rifle here? It's exactly the same. So how about I just switch over to a far better condition combat rifle? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay. Let's now just continue wandering around, and at this point we are just looking for enemies to kill to get better gear more than anything. So that's helpful, I guess. Oh god, the reload animation. I forgot about the reload animation. Look at this. That's how you reload the gun. That was only 4 shells as well, or 4 bullets as well. Oh, it can be so much worse. It can be so much worse. As the next stage of my adventure, I've decided to head over to this cave here, because I could not remember which cave this was. So I was like, best way to find out and see if there's anything good is to go inside, and there you are. See, that's the other reason I should be using bats, just to detect where enemies are. There we go, look at that. Yep, that's your head. Perfect. Where else? Oh, Hawk's Refuge. Still no idea if this will be handy to me or not, but critical? Oh no, it's gonna reload so slow. Look at the reload. It's not the kind of reload you want in a fight. Oh man. We're still gonna keep using this weapon, just because I refuse to throw it away just yet. I just wanna get rid of some of the ammo first, I guess, and save on some of my other weapons, which I don't want to break. Anyhow, let's head inside and see what this is like, but not before I actually change up my perks ever so slightly, because I'm not using any auto... Oh wait, the thingy. Oh man, okay, my rifles are actually pretty good now. I think I'm going to need another point of perception next level up, because concentrated fire is actually kind of handy, even at just like rank 1. So let's maybe focus on getting that, and I haven't got anything here I want. So anyway, let's just head inside and hope for that next level up soon. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit dark. I feel like this is a pretty small one. Yeah, I vaguely remember this place. We're just going to have, yep, handful of ghouls to deal with. Nothing too bad. Man, my headshots. The headshots are nice. And I saw a level 22 diseased. There you are. Let's... Perfect. Knock you down as well. You know what, let's turn the Pip-Boy light on, because it's too dark for recording purposes. I've got, like, just naturally fairly good night vision. And I like not turning on lights as well, so I can just see stuff, because light is what ruins your night vision. So, where... Oh, there you are. Most of the time, I like travelling around in the dark. It's just easier for me and better for me overall. However, obviously, when recording a YouTube video, YouTube naturally just makes things a little bit darker. For some reason, it just seems to happen on the process. So I have to use a light a lot more, because I have to remember that most people, even though it's not like hugely substantial, won't see things quite as well as me anyway. And on top of that, YouTube makes it even harder to see from what I originally had. All in all, it's just like the perfect storm of videos being too dark. So I have to always remind myself to try and just make it brighter. Okay, there's a bit of ammo. I'd say that alone, plus the experience, made it worth coming in here. Plus we can just pick off a bunch of ghouls nice and easily without too much trouble. Dang, I was trying to get a headshot on that glowing one, but I did not manage it. I did not manage it that time. This thing's supposed to have range. What happened to the range, game? The range you promised me? Where'd it go? Okay, let's just burn them from behind. Yeah. Let's just very slowly reload our gun. Okay, no, no, no. Let's switch to the shotgun. Switch to the shotgun. Let's throw that down. Let's run back. Let's drop down. And, okay, I've got glowing pustules. Let's stim pack, because... Ow, nobody. And, alright, you just had a paintbrush on you. We can now push up. The glowing one is definitely still alive, but it also appeared to just run away there? Yeah. Which was... really glowing one? Is there... Okay, there's stairs up this way. That's what you're doing. Let's try and, man, deal with you a little bit. Although, okay, Radix, I don't have mutations. I can totally do this. We're just going to have to shotgun you over and over again by the looks of things. Because, boy oh boy, our level 40 boss glowing ones, relatively tough at this stage. So, although, when he's having trouble getting close to me, not quite so bad. And when I can just go at the end, this is the SMG, which I've been trying to avoid using because it's really just quite low on ammo. But yeah, this thing's also great. And if I need to bring it out in a pinch, it's great for just mowing down things who get too close, who are about to kill me. Unlike the revolver, which just kind of sucks. 2 plasma cores here. What are the chances? Will I ever... You know what? I'm going to take them. I'm going to take those 2 plasma cores. Next time I'm near a stash, I'm going to pop them away. That way, I've just got them if I happen to need them with... Oh, there's a thing there as well. We've killed everything at this point, though, so it doesn't really matter. Or at least killed everything that I think is going to give us trouble. And, yeah, with Wastelanders coming up in the near future as well, and I'm actually planning on keeping these series going at least as long as Wastelanders happen, so I'm going to avoid dropping a nuke before Wastelanders, because that's something I definitely want both of these characters to run through, just to see what it will be like. So yeah, once that happens, there may be some new weapons which require plasma cores, because I think we all noticed there was like the plasma caster style thing there, and I would not be surprised if they made that a plasma core weapon. Anyway, let's go back outside and work out where to go next. I think maybe we head to Harper's Ferry, because that will be utter insanity. So let's do it. On the way to Harper's Ferry, and I can't help but notice, there's a little place up here with the little Trigger Man cutout, and yeah, I remember this place, but I don't remember if it's actually got anything useful. So, okay, yeah, it's just someone's little base here. Do we ever learn about whose base this was? I feel like there's something significant here, and I have no idea what it is. I think it might be a very minor story beat, maybe. But it has an amber box, so it is worth a detour for that alone, I guess. Yeah. Oh, and there's a Mr. Handy just chilling out here. You a friendly Mr. Handy? You appear to be like yellow?
Not a drill! Please come help immediately!
Let's check this out.
Oh, thank heaven someone has come. I may be about to explode. No, wait! Don't go! I know for sure there's a way to stop it from happening. Please, if you can administer the repairs I need, it should prevent the unthinkable.
repair... Oh, I do not have the components. You gonna blow up, buddy? Asking if I'm almost done. I haven't had this event before, I don't think. So I'm kind of just waiting for an explosion now. Man, those god rays are nice. Those are pretty rays. Steel, copper, and circuitry. We might be able to repair it. I kind of want to watch it explode at the same point, though. Let's just keep an eye on it. At the same time, go back to this place where it's steel, copper, and circuitry. I think there was a hot plate here, maybe? Which might be able to help. Okay, magnifying glass, adjustable wrench. Not the folder. I don't want the folder. I want the screw, though. Let's see. Anything else? I don't think that's enough to really fix it, but let's go and see. Have we got... We're missing circuitry. Okay, sorry, buddy. I'm just gonna put you out your misery. What? Oh, what? Can I not even hurt you? Are you kidding? Okay, I'm gonna leave just these junk items right here for someone else to have. Just in case it's any help to them. Because I can't fix it, I don't have a circuitry, and the explosion is just taking too long for me to wait around for. So good luck, Mr. Exploding, Mr. Handy. If there's a big boom in the background, we will know what happened to you. Ooh. Yeah, I think there's ghouls. What are they fighting? Yeah, I see you, ghoul. I also don't trust you, so let's just try and knock you down a bit. I figure let's use the assault rifle, because I hit the wrong hotkey, so why not? And, oh, did I get rid of your arms? Oh, buddy. Yeah. Okay, poor little ghoul. Got all slaughtered by me. Good to see the assault rifle just as a generic weapon is pretty good. And yeah, I was fighting super mutant over this little cabin here, which has some diluted Radex. I guess I'll take one. Could come. It's probably not going to come in handy, but you know what? Might as well. And a recipe I don't have. I'm guessing you've not got like first aid stations, ammo, or anything that's useful for this particular character. Just lots more of a junk. Yep, lots more of a junk. And crafting stations, which I can't use either. Ooh, we appear to have a player to the east. Oh yeah, we've got 2 people currently going through Harper's Ferry, so this might actually be a lot safer and a lot less chaotic than I was expecting and kind of planning as well. Like, I was planning for this just to be kind of a mad rush. I was thinking to myself, okay, am I going to be able to edit this as a standard Let's Play, or is this just going to be like a death montage? So having all these thoughts running through my head, and there's just like 2 other people just heading into the same area where I'll need to go. So this is probably going to be a lot less death montagey and a lot more me trying to see if I can third person jump up there. Come on, give me third person sprinting jump with the weapon away. That'll probably let me get up that point. Here, oh, not if it doesn't actually activate the sprinting game. Dang, and then it sprints too early. Okay, we are gonna get up there. This is gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Let's just try. Okay, do it the easy way, Sarge. Do it the easy way. That makes sense. Let's just see about giving these 2 a tiny bit of support as I run through, which, geez, is not gonna... Man. Okay, that one's already dead, and apparently, yeah, I'm needing to investigate the place as part of my quest. We're just gonna tag along behind Mickelcore, I guess, and just try and help with a few of the kills. We're using a single action revolver still. Oh man, and it spawned them in low level, I think, because I was probably here just before them. So yeah, maybe this is just going to be a case of me not getting any XP from these low levels and the other two people killing them all. I fear that might be what's going to happen here. But I've got a mine, so I can definitely use that mine. And there we go, I got 69 XP. Look at that. And, yep, that one's dead. Do I get anything off of them? Okay, I'm going to get some stuff off of them. We're just going to loot everything. Everyone else can do the fighting. I don't like laser snipers, and we can just do the, oh, let's get some free loot and explosives and stuff. You know what, that's not too bad a scenario. I can definitely handle free stuff. At the same time, we can actually complete this miscellaneous objective, which I'm pretty sure is just telling us to learn more about the free states, pretty much. I think that's all it really does. And, oh yeah, a few holotapes and stuff. But the North Gate Terminal should let us open up the gate and learn about, yeah, missing... Oh no, this one doesn't let us do that. But missing hunting party tells us about a whole bunch of people who are missing, and that checkpoints it. Yep. Tracking unknowns. Which, I don't think we're actually going to worry about this episode, but we might do it next time. Because it's an interesting enough quest. I'm not sure if the rewards will actually help us, but it will give us something to do, more areas to explore, and I'm trying to remember which one of the two quests I'm thinking of that it is. I think it might give us a terrible weapon at the end, but we're using a single action revolver right now, so the terrible weapon might be better. Ooh, there's a ghoul out in the distance. Nice. Let's just try and pick off a few of these ghouls with our terrible, terrible weapons and see how this all goes. Because this is just a bit of extra XP. We'll mop up the final few enemies still alive in Harper's Ferry, which, as you can see, there's not a lot of them. But we're technically helping out. Yeah, this was like the climactic endpoint of the episode I was planning, but some other players just kind of showed up and killed everything. So, yeah, the fact I showed up, which made all the enemies low level, and the fact that 2 high level players showed up, has just made this like an absolute slaughter of anything that was left here. So I guess I just loot the place, and that's what we end on. Yeah, it's totally how we're gonna end. Oh, there we go, there's a level 62 charred feral ghoul. Well, that's certainly a lot tougher than I was expecting. Let's try and blow up that van to... Oh, get this working, he says, as nothing works, and all the ghouls just run over... My mine insta exploded. Did one of them punch the mine? I fear one of them may have just punched the mine right there. Well, okay, I just got some XP as loading in. So, maybe things could have gone worse. Let's now very slowly reload my guns. Oh, we've got another marksman's hardened sniper rifle here, which is pretty cool to see. We also have a ghoul that was trying to run through a closed door there, which was amusing to see, I guess. I am trying to pick up some 2mm electromagnetic cartridges in the hope that at some point I will get a, whatchamacallit? Oh, an automatic combat rifle. Not an automatic combat rifle, a ghost rifle. But I'm not holding out too much hope for that. Oh, dang. Both of these weapons happen to be level 50, which is just too high a level for me to carry on for. That's 15 more level ups at, like, the mid-level tiers already. That's not going to happen anytime soon enough for me to justify carrying them around. Instead, we just stick up here and hope to get revenge on those ghouls that killed us last time. Well, the XP bar has gone off a few times now, so I think I have been avenged. And, obviously, I don't actually really need to worry about dying with this character, because dying means losing your junk. Losing your junk for me means absolutely nothing at all. I picked up junk a couple of times to do weird quest-related things, such as that exploding creature who we did nothing with. And other than that, it's just like, oh, we're dying, are we? That's interesting enough. I'm gonna say hello to that person. Hello. Just be friendly, and I'm also gonna take these drugs, because he decided not to take them, so I'm taking them. Hey, we get a wave back. Let's put the gun away. I'm trying to work out if there'll be anything else. I have, off-camera, switched over to a fractionally better combat rifle, But it looks like most of the good loot is not really here. I do want to check the church up top, because that place can occasionally have some weapons in that might be half decent. But I think after that we'll probably call it, because it will have been a decent length recording. Albeit with not the most climactic fight at the end, he says, after running headfirst into multiple mutants and mutant hounds. Okay, let's try and get these headshots, because I don't need the headshots for kills. These are very weak enemies by the looks of things. Let's instead just try and add another shot, then reload all of this. And as it reloads, man, this is such a bad weapon. Wait for the enemy to come back around. Oh, single action scavenger. Oh, that's totally going to be the name. Oh, that's totally the name for this episode. I better name the single action scavenger, because look at this. Look at this gun. Oh, I missed. Missing is so bad with this weapon. I mean, hitting isn't much better, but missing is just so terrible. Man, the single action revolver is... Oh, now I remember why I didn't even bother testing it out for my cowboy build. I was just like, nah, I'm not going to worry about this. It's not needed. Oh, you've got an assault rifle. Is that better or worse than... Nope. My assault rifle I've got. It looks like it might actually be better. Mine's just a short assault rifle. Sweet, so we're at least upgrading some of the weapons that we never use. That is good to see. That is pretty good to see. These weapons, which barely ever get touched, they're just getting fractionally better. Not enough to make me want to use them as primary weapons, but enough that the stats are better, technically. Oh dear. We've also got, super mutants actually inside the church still, which I was, not expecting. As a missile flies straight past me. I got the sneak attack. That was a blind fire missile you fired at me, buddy. Really? You just blind fire your missiles these days? Is that how you mutants work? Just blindly doing all that. Oh! We went under the ground for a second. I want to try a cryo grenade. I normally use... Oh, jeez. There we go. Bank it off of there. Let's have a stimpak to cover ourselves. And, oh yes, I actually managed to land that. That's nice. Let's now get those headshots, please. As they are frozen. Should be easy to land all these headshots. Man, there are... You guys have lots of missiles. Okay, I'm kind of hoping the high-level players decide to show up to the church at this point. Although, where are they on the map? They're... Okay, one of them's coming close. Let's do another round of shots in through the window, because that is right now my best strategy to fight these enemies. And, oh wait, where have they gone? Are they now trying to get outside? Or has Mr... Oh, no, we're under attack. We are 100% under attack. Although, you at the back are level 10. Level 35 is now coming up close, and I appear to have crippled his arm, and he's fallen through the world, which is, you know, pretty handy. So maybe... Actually, oh! I'm also falling through the world. Okay, let's get away from that point, because it's just far too dangerous to go near. And let's... Oh, missile shot. Ow, and then get staggered. And then smack you to death. And you know what? That's a missile launcher I can apparently use. So, let's... Oh! I have mutated and become electrically charged. That sounds kind of fun. There's also, yeah, this missile launcher. Now, missile launchers unfortunately do kind of suck. They just are not generally good enough to be used. But they are good at crippling, I guess, and... Oh man, look at the reload speed. Look at the reload speed. Let's just crit you with a missile. There we go, that works. And... Okay, there's turrets somewhere, who I also need to be dealing with. But we got one more missile. We've got a mutant right there who wants to come out and play. See, that was a missile launcher against just a level 28 enemy. That was not anywhere near as good as it should have been. Oh, and here comes Mr. What's-His-Face again to save the day. Let's charge in and with our terrible accuracy, because... Oh, sorry. You ran in front of my gun, buddy. Please don't attack me back. Please don't attack me back. I'm going to try and cover him a bit. Is there anything to cover him from? I don't think so. I am just... All I've done is shot him in the back and dealt 0 damage. That's it. That's all I did there. That was all. And he might kill me. I can't stop him. I won't blame him if he does. But he's not doing that, because most of the people in 76 are just lovely people. And he's probably really confused as to why it even came up with me dealing damage to him. Oh, combat shotgun. It's also just, yeah, steal all the good loot whilst he's doing the fighting for me. That seems like the Scavenger way. Man, the Scavenger's not a good person. I think that's like canon now, that the Scavenger's kind of sucks. Oh, my arm's uncrippled. I was about to say, that's a weird bug, but no. That is just my arms uncrippling. Let's get the fortifications key. Let's just search for more drugs and stuff. Perfect. And out the back way, there is... Is there anything for me to worry about? Any more mutants wanting to... You are a high-level mutant. Do you want to maybe... Yeah, just take enough damage that I'll get the XP for killing you? That'd be lovely. I would love to have enough damage dealt to just get XP from you. That'd be perfect. And I'm also going to run back inside, because you are way stronger than I am. Yep, let's lead you back into Mr. Power Armor Guy. If possible, because... Okay, are you actually gonna... No, buddy. I kind of need you to... Yeah, pop in here. If you could stop firing at me just from the window. Okay, I think he's now running outside to kill the mutant. Because he's... Oh, jeez! He's not wanting to miss opportunity. Yeah, I can't do the fighting. I am fully aware of a player next to me. It's just my thing. My thing is that I'm terrible, and all of these enemies are higher level because you're here. That's just my jam. It's my jam. That's my pickle. That's my marmalade. That is just all of it. Now just let me loot all of these enemies, most of which I did not kill. It appears Mr. Mutant has run around the other side, so I think we are pretty safe now to just loot a couple of the dead things. So, oh no, we're not. Oh no, we're not. Although if you're not going to attack me... Okay, you are going to attack me. Let's Stimpack. Stimpack and Mutant Hound, and there's the electrically charged coming into play there. Let's do that. Then, no! Oh, why wasn't my shotgun reloaded? Bad shotgun. Why weren't you reloaded? Man, always have your shotguns reloaded, people. You want your shotguns to be reloaded. Because otherwise... you have to deal with. Dang enemies just showing up. Okay, now we're getting a bit of a fight at the end. This is good. Oh, that did nothing. Let's just get in close and shotgun both of these guys. Boom. Boom. Man, I mean, whilst they're not fighting me, it's kind of nice. But at the same time, I'd like to deal with it. How is he not... Okay, he is dealing damage now. I was about to say, his weapons seem to not be working for a second there. But no, that's everyone dead. And I didn't really help in a significant way, but I did technically shoot all the enemies that I shot. Yeah, really don't feel like a hero playing this character. The Scavenger was 100% the correct name for her. Anyhow, it looks like we've dealt... Well, it looks like this other player has dealt with the enemies who showed up. So... That's something that happened. That is just something that happened. Nothing more, nothing less. Cool. So I want to thank everyone for watching. This was the Single Action Survivor, who now has a key to get into Harper's Ferry. That's our one big turnaround there. Oh, and we're back to where I dropped that before. Cool. Let's, I'm just gonna check that I've looted everything, and as I'm doing that, I want to thank you all, as always, for watching. I do appreciate everyone tuning in, because if nobody was watching, then the series would just end before the actual end. So I do legitimately appreciate the fact everyone is watching this series, and I hope that all of you watching are enjoying it. Despite the fact that a lot of our episodes are just us going, oh wait, the enemies are far stronger than us, we need some better weapons. If anyone has suggestions for places in which I could get some better weapons, feel free to just leave them in the comments below. and I will probably go there at some point. Although I know a lot of the... I've asked a couple of times before, and it's just like, oh, I'll go to, like, the Cranberry Bog and Watoga. The problem is a lot of those locations are a bit out of level for me to really sneak around right now. So ideally, I need some good leveling as well. So I reckon I'll do Tracking Unknowns, but I'm also tempted to go into the burrows and just see if I can kill anything. I doubt it, but I'm tempted. I probably won't, but I'm tempted. Anyhow, as always, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. That's all from me for now. Sarge out.